Hi everyone, I am here in the middle of mighty Brahmaputra. I am here on a seasonal island. The seasonal island in Assam is called Sorsapuri. I am here to perform a in-situ test of soil. This test is called SPD test. SPD stands for Standard Penetration Test. This is one of the in-situ test of soil which is carried out in civil engineering construction. The other two tests are the plate load test and cone penetration test. So let us see all the components of SPD test. The first component we have the tripod. Second one we have is the pulley. Third one is the rope. Fourth one is the hammer. Fifth one is the guide pipe. And the sixth one is the split spoon sampler. So let us see the components of SPD test one by one. The first one is the tripod. You can see this is a tripod. You can see there are three members. There are three members, 1, 2 and 3. These are inclined members. The purpose of these members are to provide stability and balance to the whole system, right? The second one is the pulley. You can see at the top of the tripod we have the pulley. And the third one is the rope. This one is the rope. The fourth one is the hammer. This is the hammer, and this hammer weighs 63.5 kg. And fifth one is the guide pipe. This is the guide pipe. The hammer will hit the anvil. This is the anvil. This portion is called the anvil. The hammer will hit the anvil, and this guide pipe is connected. This guide pipe is connected with the split spoon sampler. The split spoon sampler is connected with the drilling pipe. Now, in this SPD test, total we have 45 cm of penetration. The first 15 cm is discarded. The number of blows required to penetrate the first 15 cm is discarded. The number of blows which is required to penetrate the last 30 cm is called the N value or standard penetration resistance. Through this N value, we will calculate the ultimate bearing capacity of the soil. So now we will perform the test. So start. So now this hammer will have a free fall of 75 cm. You can see the hammer is being raised. Now it will hit the anvil of the guide pipe, and it will have a free fall of 75 cm. So this 15 cm is completed. There are 6 number of blows which are required to penetrate this 15 cm. Now this N number or this 6 value will be discarded. Now we'll have the next 30 cm penetration. Continue. So next 15 is completed. Kiman ta goise? 15 ta. 30 hol na 15 hol? 15. Kiman goal? 45. Total 30. Aru 15 baki ase. So next, so we have 15 number of blows for the 15 penetration. Now we will continue the last 15 cm penetration. Please continue. Finish. Okay, 20. Kiman goal penetration? Total 45 goal. Finish. Last 30 kiman ta goise? 20. So for the last 30 cm we had 20 number of blows. This is called the N value. Now we'll raise the drilling pipe and find the soil from the split spoon sampler. The guide pipe is being removed from the drilling pipe. Now we will raise the drilling pipe one by one. Now the last pipe has been raised, and you can see the split spoon sampler attached with the drilling pipe. This is the split spoon sampler. Now, why this is called split spoon sampler? Because you can see this marking here, this marking is here. You can see this mark. Through this marking, we can split the sampler into two parts, and that is why it is called split spoon sampler. Now we'll collect the soil from this split spoon sampler and send it to the lab for testing. Now you can see these are two parts, right? We have split the sampler into two parts. You can see one part. Now this is looking like a spoon, right? That is why it is called split spoon sampler. Now let me see the soil. This is sandy soil because we are here in the middle of a river, right? Obviously we'll find sand only. You can see this is sand, black sand, right? Now we'll send this soil to the laboratory for testing. Now we have to make two corrections for the anvil we have found. These two corrections are the overburden pressure correction and the water table correction. Now I'll show you how to make these two corrections. Thank you. So before we calculate the corrections, we need to know some important points which are required in SPT test. The first point is the code which is available with us is IS 2131-1981. All the procedures to find the standard penetration value is given through this IS 2131-1981. Now see this diagram. This is the whole SPT test setup. This is the tripod. You can see this is the tripod, right? This is the pulley. This is the hammer. This is the anvil, and this is the drilling pipe. You can see this is the drilling pipe, and this is the split spoon sampler, right? Okay. And see these three penetration 150, 150, 150, right? The first 150 penetration is called sitting drive. Last 150 plus 150 is how much? 300 mm is the actual penetration, through which we can calculate the SPT number, right? Now, the second point is the SPT is carried out at every 0.75 intervals in a borehole. Now, see here, suppose this is the ground, okay? See, this is the ground. Let me draw. Suppose this is the ground. This is the ground level. And you have make a hole. Okay, suppose normally this hole is of 150 mm. Okay, and you want to perform the SPT test in these three levels 1, 2, 3. We will carry on just to make you understand. I am taking only these three levels 1 to 3. Now what they have said is that at every 0.75 interval, 0.75 means 0.75 meter, this test is performed. That means this is how much? 0.75 meter. This is how much? 0.75 meter. Now you see, suppose you have inserted all the instrument, this sampler, this drilling pipe inside this hole, and you reach this level. Now how much you will penetrate? 450 mm, right? 450 mm, right? So suppose you have penetrated 450 mm. This is 450 mm, right? This is for all 0.45 meter. 0.45 meter. Now you have calculated the SPT value after penetrating this 0.45 meter. Now this is how much? This is how much? This is 0.75 minus 0.45 is equal to 0.3 meter. 0.3. Now what you will do is that after reaching this 0.45 meter, you will do what? You will take out all the equipment, this sampler, drilling pipe from this hole, okay? And you will insert some extra pipe which are called boring pipe. Boring pipe has got more diameter than a drilling pipe, okay? So we will insert boring pipe And through this boring pipe, you will add water also. That is why it is called wash boring. You will add water also. That is why it is called wash boring. Will penetrate this remaining 0.3 meter, right? So first, what you will do is that after reaching this level 1, you will penetrate 0.45 meter. You will perform the SPD test, right? Then you will take out all the equipments, the sampler, drilling rod, hammer, right, from here, and you will put these wash boring pipes at this level, and you will drill up to this 0.3 meter, up to this 0.75 meter. Okay, you will drill extra, you will drill this extra 0.3 meter, and you will reach this 0.75 meter, right? After reaching this 0.75 meter, what you will do is that you will again take out all these wash boring pipes from here, right? And you will again install this split spoon sampler, this drilling pipe, this hammer, anvil, right? Okay, after reaching this 0.75 meter, you will take out all the wash boring pipe, and you will again install this sampler and the drilling pipe and the hammer, right? And again you will perform the SPD test up to this 0.45 meter, right? Again you will take out this drilling pipe, and again you will put the wash boring pipes to penetrate this 0.3 meter, right? So this will go on, right? This will go on, right? And this can be increased up to 1.5 if the depth of the borehole is large. Okay, if the depth of the borehole is very large, okay, if we have to penetrate, okay, we have to drill up to very high depth, then this interval can be increased up to 1.5 meter. 1.5 meter. Now the thing is that how we will decide we have to make 1.5 meter or 0.75 meter, right? That will decide how much is the depth of this borehole. See, if in a shallow depth we find hard strata, right? Then the depth of the borehole will be not large. In that case, we'll make only 0.75 meter interval. But if for a very large depth we don't find the hard strata, then what will happen? The depth of the borehole will be very large. In that case, we can make the interval of 1.5 meter also, right? Now, here what they have said, the test is stopped, halted, right? If 50 blows are required for any 15 centimeter penetration. Now, what will happen? Suppose here you are penetrating, okay, and you find a strata where you find rock, right? Or hard strata, Now what will happen? In rock or hard strata, you cannot penetrate, right? So 50 blows are required for any 15 centimeter penetration. That means what? The soil is so hard that it is very hard to penetrate. So to penetrate only 15 centimeter, we have to require 50 number of blows. In that case, what will happen? The test is stopped and halted. Okay. Second one is if 100 blows are required for 30 centimeter penetration. Again, for 15 centimeter, 50 blows, and for any 30 centimeter, if 100 and see for 50 blows, 15 centimeter penetration required, and for if 2 consecutive penetration, it is 100 blows are required. In that case, the test is stopped and halted. Third one is 10 successive blows produce no advance. So if the rock is so hard that 10 successive blow, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blow, produce no advance. That means no movement is there of the soil, no penetration is there for 10 successive blows. In that case also, we have to stop the test. That means what? It means that if we found very hard and rocky strata, in that case, we can stop the test. Now I will show you how to make the 2 corrections.